Hello guys, welcome to HTML tutorial. This is the first part of the series. The series will continue to learn CSS, JavaScript, ECMAScript, latest version like 16, 17, 18 and 19, and we'll go through PHP, Node.js and backend services, API and everything you wanna learn about. Okay, let's get started. So what is HTML? It is the very basic tutorial for HTML, basically for those who doesn't know anything about web development. So HTML is a language for building web pages. So in another language we can say HTML is a bone structure of a web page. Everything we want to tell to the browser, we can use HTML for that. As you can see, this is the basic example of HTML structure. So using HTML we can make our own websites. It is very easy to learn. So let's get started. So I have an empty folder with an image in it. I will use it later. So first I will right click and open with code. Make sure you have VS Code installed. Open with code, and when you open it, okay, click this create index.html file. Make sure you name it index and extension .html, index.html. Index name is important because the first file your browser gonna run it is index. Okay, let's make it bigger a bit. Okay, sorry. Okay, so the HTML has opening and closing tags. It contains tags, all tags, or we can say elements. So basically HTML contains tags. It has closing and opening both tags. For example, h1, so it means heading 1. So everything we want to display to the browser will type here, like here, to display to the browser. So the basic structure of a HTML is like this. It has an opening tag and a closing tag of HTML. What is the difference between opening and closing tag of HTML? Closing tag has this backslash. These tags are called opening tags and these tags are called closing tags. Basically, we need both and we enter the data in between them. So the next tag come in head tag. We will use it later. It is basically used for providing title to the web page or linking to the CSS file. We will learn about CSS in next lectures, but for this we will learn only about HTML basics. HTML is very easy to learn. Everyone can learn it, so forget about it for now. The next tag is body tag, and that's it. This is the very basic structure of HTML. So every tag we will write will go in body inside here. Now you will think, what will go inside head? All properties of our web page will go inside head. For example, I will save it. Sorry, it is my extension which removes the space. I saved it. Go to that folder again, open my index file, and as you can see it is an empty. Of course we didn't edit anything yet. We just created basic structure of our HTML file. So as you can see, it is showing index.html up here. If I want to change it, I will go to head because it's a property of our web page. I will say title, it is a tag. I will say my website. If I save it, Go here, refresh it. As you can see, it is saying my website now. Okay, let's get continue. Now every tag we will enter will go in here, body. It is the main place where every tag will go in. Okay, first tags we will talk about are heading tags. Basically you don't need to enter this, it's just a comment. Okay, heading tags are h1 to h5, h1, h2, h3, h4 and h5. Let me show you how we can make them like this. Okay, now I will type in here, this is a title. If I save it, go to my Chrome, refresh it, and here it is, our title. It is bold. So let's make every h1, h2 tag, h3 tag, h4, sorry, h5 tag. I will copy and paste them the same text. If I save them and go here, refresh it, as you can see, h1 is the biggest, h2 is smaller, h3 is more smaller, h4 is more smaller, and h5 is smallest. This is the difference between heading tags. As you can see, it is very easy. Okay, the next tag we want to talk about is paragraph tag. It also used to display text to in the web browser. Like I will say, this is a, I don't know why I misspelled. This is a paragraph and I used p tag to make it. Okay, I saved it, go refresh. As you can see, this is our paragraph. It is very light and very small as compared to our heading tags. Okay, easy. Now let's continue to anchor tag. Anchor tag, basically a tag, we also call as anchor tag. It is a link, basically a link to another web page or to another website. It contains a strange thing which is href. It is called attribute, and href here says hyper reference, means here we will give the address of the website where we want to go. Like if I type http://quill.com and I will type the name, like click here, and if I save it, go refresh it, here is the link. If I click it, it will take me to google.com like this. Now if I don't want to go anywhere, don't leave it blank, add hash here. It tells the link or a tag that user don't have to go anywhere. Like if I click it now, it will do nothing. Okay, the next tag is button tag. It is similar to a tag, but it looks like a button and it doesn't go anywhere. So it is like button, like this. I will type click here, click button. Now save, refresh it, and here is our button, but it doesn't do anything on its own. We have to use JavaScript or backend language to make it work. So leave it. Okay, as long we have learned heading tags, h1, h2, h3, h4, h5, paragraph tag, anchor tag or a tag, button tag. Now let's continue to, now we will use listing. There are two types of lists: ordered list and unordered list. Basically these are list tags. First we'll talk about ordered list tag. OL means ordered list and we will put LI in it. This means list item. LI means list item. OL means ordered list. By adding OL, we tell LI tag that it is an ordered list. So you must add a number in it. Like if I say apple, and I will add more like banana, and like I will add grapes. If I save it and go to my browser, refresh it, as you can see it added number in front of them: 1, 2 and 3, apple, banana and grapes. Okay, so this is the ordered list. Now we will talk about unordered list. It is similar to it, but use UL tag, means unordered list. Make sure you enter everything inside our body tag. Okay, now list item. The item will be broccoli, ginger, puppy, like that. And if I save it and go to my browser, refresh it, as you can see it added dots in front of it. Okay, let's continue. Let's add an image. So we will add image tag. The image tag look like this. This is a structure and this is a unique tag because it doesn't have a closing tag like these. It's a self-closing tag. It contains two attributes. These are called attributes. I told you before. Here, these are called attributes, and it has a meaning. Like this has meaning of href, means hyper reference, the link. This has source, means where the image is located. Please tell me that. And alt, if image is not loaded or image is corrupted. So what I have to show to user, like if I add in the source, I know I have an image named hed.jpg. I will type here hed.jpg, save it. First leave it empty. I will show you something. Refresh it. As you can see, it added image. So if I will type here like it is an image, it will do nothing, but if I change the name of the image, now it will fail to load because this image doesn't exist in my folder. Now it will show me alt, means alternative, means if images fail to load, what it should display. Okay, this is it. This is image tag. Now we'll talk about container tag. There is one tag called div. It do nothing without css. Basically it is like a container. We can add tags in here, like we can add h1 tag, ul tag. We use them to categorize things and make designs using css. By the way, if you don't know css, what css is, css is a makeup kit for html to design, like giving colors, maybe giving backgrounds, giving font size, move things around a bit. Everything we design using html, using css. So CSS is very important. We will learn this in future. So if I make a div tag and type anything in it, it will show the same text as like this. So images again showing it because I renamed it again. So it does nothing on its own. We can add tags in it, like I can add h1 tag, hi, this is a tag, like this. It just categorizes the things. It do nothing. It do not do anything. I think there are very few tags left now. There is a one more tag called main. It is same like div tag and section. These three tags are containers. They do not do anything on their own. We use them as a containers, like a box. So we can add some tags in them. The most used is div tag, so don't take tension about them. They are basically the same, very same. The div tag is important, however. So there are few tags left, like table and span, and so a bit more. So the next tags we will learn in next session. So please give me suggestions. I have made the first video. I have never made the video before. It was a bit of difficult for me, and English is not my native language. Sorry for mistakes. So thank you, and give me suggestions, and you can ask any question in group. Thank you for now.